really was a moving and growing experience for both the subject and myself. And I journal as well. I can't ask my subjects to journal on me, not journal about being in the process of it, being in the book. I want the survivor story. I don't want the victim. And I want it to be able to show people who may not feel comfortable telling their story or feel ashamed. I want to get rid of the stigma around sexual trauma survivors, whether it be molestation, rape, gang rape, incest. There's all, unfortunately, happens way too often.
Right.
And not enough people are talking about it. And the victims are, thank you, to help others open up. And that's what I really want to do, is I want to help others share their story and heal is really the biggest part of it. And I want to show the world that, some of the stigma about being molested or raped is that, you're going to grow up to be, especially with molestation, they're going to grow up to be molesters themselves or drug addicts, or, they're going to have so many issues connecting with people. Well, that's not true. Mm-hmm. I got counseling. I thank God for my mom, she and I worked together through the whole process, got counseling for years. She continued with counseling. She actually became a mental health counselor. So I want to get people to open up, because the people who are molesting and raping need to be held accountable so they don't do it to somebody else.
Right.
So the more we come forward and the more that they see that the support is there and they aren't to blame, that they will come forward and think actions will happen.
I think that is a stigma that's attached to anybody who's been molested or bothered as a child or as an adult. They feel it's their fault. They feel guilty about it. And they feel they're going to grow up to be as sick as that person. Because you're only as sick as the secret you keep. And that's kind of like, really, it's true.
Right.
So, by you reaching out and helping other people to not make themselves feel so bad about it, because it wasn't their fault.
Right.
It wasn't their fault at all.
No.
It was that bad person, whoever inflicted that pain upon that person. And I think it's very important that you're doing this. It's wonderful. And I know we have, which I didn't know we were going to talk about today, but I know there's emergency numbers and websites that you can go to if you do have an issue.
Right.
Or how about you just contact Christina, and maybe she can direct you, since her mom is a mental health counselor. Maybe, is she still working? Yes?
No,
no more.
She's retired, but
you
have resources.
You have the resources that you can help people, and absolutely, I will post something on my page as well. We need to get that out there. People, especially children, because that's why I'm a child advocate. I feel that because they don't have a voice, and they just need somebody with a mouth to speak up for them. And this honey is big mouth. Big lady, big mouth, big hair, big everything.
Yeah.
But that's so wonderful. So now you said you were looking for subjects.
I am looking for subjects. I have a few people. I started the project in 2012, I think. And like I said, it's a very personal project. And so it's something that people are going to have to work through emotionally. And I did. And so I had to put it away for a little while. So a lot of the subjects who I had originally spoken with, I've not been in contact with them for the last couple of years. So I'm reaching back out to them, as well as looking for new ones who might be interested in either being I'm building a website right now. I'm speaking to somebody who's going to help me build the website.
Robert Greene, Central Florida Cloud. He is absolutely the man to go to. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
Well, it's a little bit different structure, because I want my subjects to be able to log in and have a private journal through the website.
Right.
Eventually, it's going to turn into book sales, so on. So it needs to be a growing source. So what I'm looking for right now are subjects, absolutely. Mental health counselors who maybe specialize in child or molestation or rape, any sexual trauma, who would be interested to maybe be on a forum, who can help answer questions. So I have a 24-hour contact for people who are going through something.
Like a hotline.
Right. Anybody who's interested in counseling, because I don't want to open up these wounds for people who may have been shutting them out for 20 years. I'm not trained to help them work through the emotional part of it. I am a photographer, and my gift as a photographer of my subjects is I get that stuff out of you. And I capture that on film, and I capture who you are and your essence, and some of that emotional stuff. If you're not in a good mood, it's going to show in my pictures. So I recommend not shooting you if for portraits. Right.
Right.
But for this, because I'm so gifted at pulling out your true selves and connected with this, I don't want to open up those wounds and then leave them hanging. And that was really a bit of my mom's advice too. So I really am looking for counselors who would like to be involved in the project or be resources.
And I think I have a person for you as well, because I spoke at the school board the other day for Brevard Schools Foundation, and I met with a pediatric psychologist.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, Dr. Christina, you'll have to meet her. She is just the most wonderful, loving person. I have to absolutely give you her contact information.
Great. I'm looking
and
forward
Robert
to it.
Green's too.
Yeah.
You got to call him because he just doesn't do websites. I mean, he does everything. And he does a lot of, transitioning from, I guess, the computer to cloud. So call him because he might be able to help you through all that you're trying to achieve.
Excellent. Excellent. So that's kind of the project. So
they should email you or just Facebook message you.
Facebook message me is fine. They can call me, text me. I'm really great at texting. I'm not really good at email. The messenger on my Facebook page is fine. So yeah, anybody who's familiar with that kind of a situation or project who wants to contact me and reach out. I'm just about to join Toastmasters because I want it to kind of propel me into a child advocate role. And I want to get better at public speaking. And I have been okay and happy to share my story, that I want to continue sharing that.
Right.
And hopefully it will inspire others to help and share their stories too.
And Christina, I want you one more time to give all of your contact information, and then we're going to say arrivederci. Hopefully that you guys were able, I think as I picked up the phone, it was a little bit better. This is, like I said, just a temporary situation until my rest of my studio is put together. Everything's kind of pieced out here. I have like 18 computers on the desk and 4 mics that are not installed. So I promise you we'll have a much better Be Live video for the next time. So again, I just want to thank you so much. And
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you. And I want you to give all of your contact information.
So my name is Christina Stuart, Christina. The last name is Stuart, Stuart, photography, Christina Stuart Photography. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Christina Stuart Photography. I also have my cell phone is area code 352-219-0319. And my website is ChristinaStewartPhotography.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Yay. And as soon as we get off of Be Live, we're going to take a selfie because I'll put that up on the picture. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm signing off for now. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you again to Miss Christina Stuart. She is a fabulous, dynamic photographer. You need to call her for any of the shoots that you would like to do. Do you do an array of different, like you can do anything, right?
Pretty much.
Anything. So she can do anything.
I'm
Just
totally
call
portable.
her.
I've shot weddings from Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon, and everywhere in between.
There we go. So she can take care of all of your needs. Again, I want to thank you, and thank you for tuning in and being patient with Eleanor's Elite Radio, because since I went independent, it's a little bit of a learning curve for me. So just bear with me.
Photo cruise in November.
And she has a photo cruise in November. If you want to take this cruise and look really good with a tan and your hair blowing on the boat, give her a call.
And learn photography.
Oh, I forgot that too. And the martinis are there. I want to look good with the martini.
Right.
Anyway, thank you so much.